Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Happy Friday. Unfortunately, I do not have a post review Friday for you guys today, so I thought I would do a small shop spotlight. I have been promising you guys one for quite a while, and it's a video I have also been wanting to film. So today, my small shop that I will be spotlighting is a pen shop. It is the pen shop that I definitely own the most from. And because I have such a large collection from them, I tend to reach for these pens quite often. I can find pens to match a lot of kits, obviously because I have so many from this one shop. Now, this entire case is made up of pens from this particular Etsy shop. I have been a customer of Jim's Handmade Pen Shop for quite a while. I don't know that he was the first pen shop that I purchased from, but it definitely was early on in my diamond painting career that I picked up pens from him. Now I've been on a pretty big no buy for quite a while now, so I have not picked up anything recently, but when I'm looking for a pretty decently priced specific type of pen, I always tend to gravitate towards Jim's shop. So I will leave a link to his Etsy shop down below. And let's take a look. Now, I store all of my diamond painting pens in these pencil pouches. I get them off of Amazon. I think I have a few of them linked in my Amazon storefront. So if you wanted to take a look at what they are, but they're just the like really large color pencil pouches. Now I have my pens from him organized kind of by like theme or shop. Some of these I just know what shop they came from because it's pretty obvious based on the pen blank. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull these out. I'm going to share them with you. I have some like themed Christmas or Halloween type of pens. You can see almost the entire case is made up of pens from this shop. So I don't necessarily know that these particular colorways would still be available. They might be. Jim's Handmade Pen Shop has a pretty big variety over on Etsy. So let's go ahead and take a look. Now I am filming this kind of close to when Steven gets home from work, so if I cut and come back and I maybe sound different, that's why. But let's take a look and get through the pens that I can before he gets home. So the first few that I have here, these are all from Cocoon. From here up, I don't know about these other two, but they kind of like match with each other, so that's why I have them down here. I just used this pen recently on, what kit was that? I think I used it in July on that lighthouse kit that I did, or maybe that was June. But it is a beautiful liquid art blank from the brand Cocoon. We have these two colorways. This one I'm fairly certain has changed colors. I feel like this was like a really light pink at some point. I'd have to go back and check when I like first bought this what I marked it down as, but I do feel like the color on this one has changed. And then we have this really pretty blue and orange one. I have actually never used this pen, and it has been in my collection for quite a while. We have two more. Again, these are like the liquid art from the brand Cocoon. If you wanted to look them up, they do have a Facebook page. This one kind of gives me like Halloween vibes with the, I know it's pink and not purple, but the pink, green, and black. I don't know that I've used this one either. And then we also have gray, pink, and teal. Again, I don't think I have used either of those. This one I have definitely used. This one has really pretty glitter in there. It's kind of hard to see, but it's just really shimmery, and I like that quite a bit. This one is a red and purple. And then this is their rainbow pen. This is from Cocoon. I know it's not their typical style that they're probably best known for, but I remember when Jim got these blanks and I like ran over to his Etsy shop to pick this one up. And next I have these two, which I have definitely used at some point. This is actually one of my favorites in my collection. I love the like teal background with the pink and the blue. I think it's such a beautiful unique pen. This is definitely one of my first ones. I remember looking specifically for a yellow pen, and I liked the design of this one. I thought it was very cool. One thing I will say about Jim's Handmade Pen Shop, unless things have changed, which I don't think I'm that far behind, he offers a few pen shapes. I think he has a 2-bump, a 3-bump, and a 4. I have figured out over time that I prefer the 4-bump, so that's pretty much mostly what you'll see in my collection, but I do have a couple of 3-bumps as well. These next few are from the company Flower Girl Blanks. So these are all flowers. I love this yellow one. This has like a 3D printed tip and then a metal tip. One of my absolute favorite pens in my collection is this one. This one is also from Flower Girl Blanks. Love this one. I always gravitate towards this particular pen in the spring. It just gives me like all the spring vibes. Next we have like a purple themed Flower Girl Blank. Really pretty. We have, this is my last Flower Girl from Jim. This has like those fuzzy, I know they're not called cattails, but that's what they remind me of. Really pretty pink themed one. I love hybrids, so you will see a lot of hybrids from this shop. We have this hybrid silver glitter. Super pretty. That's a really good like neutral. I tend to gravitate towards that one around like end of December, beginning of January. It just gives me New Year's Eve vibes. This was one of my first like unofficial holiday pens. I remember looking for a red glittery pen for Christmas, like diamond painting Christmas kits, and I really liked this one. Super, super sparkly. And then we have a really pretty neon green sparkle. I don't think I've used this one. I have the perfect kit in mind. It's just whether or not I get to it this year. It's a Curtis Reichovich. Let me know if you know what kit I'm thinking about. This one is another favorite. It's like rainbow mesh on top of the wood. Really neat pen. And then we have this one, which has silver, gold, and copper flakes. And I have everlasting tips in this one. Very pretty. Another fun, like, neutrally pen because it has the metallics. We have some more hybrids. This is another favorite. I tend to use this one in the summer months. The blues remind me of water, and then the wood inside gives me like driftwood type vibes. So I've used this one quite a few times. I have these hybrids. Actually, no, sorry, these aren't hybrids. I have these wood pens. These are dyed wood. We have a purple, a red, and a blue. These are really nice. If you're looking for a lighter weight pen, if you're somebody who struggles with like arthritis or carpal tunnel or something with your hands, a full wood pen is really nice because they're so lightweight. So definitely check out wood pens if you're somebody who struggles with holding a heavy diamond painting pen. These two are hybrids. These ones are so cool. They have like bands of color in the middle of the wood. Really neat. I like both of these. I have used both of these. This one here is like kind of a mother of pearl squished in between the wood. You guys are going to see in a little bit that I love pens that are like something that matches on the end and then the middle is like a random color or a cool pattern or like glitter or something like that. I really love that style. So this is that in a hybrid. Beautiful mother of pearl in between the two pieces of wood. Next up we have this awesome purple black glitter, and there are actually little stars. Very cool. This one here has everlasting tips. I used to be really big into everlasting tips, so you can kind of see some of my early pens have a lot of those. Some of my favorite pens have the everlasting tips, so that's kind of a good indicator on some of my favorites. Next up, we have this really neat black and red one. This is another pretty early one. I want to say I picked this up for like a Valentine's Day kit a number of years ago at this point. This has 3D printed tips. I actually don't remember the name of the shop. They've changed their name, so I'm not sure that I could get it for you, but I will try to figure out who it is, and I will leave a link in the description box. But I thought the black 3D printed tips looked really cool. I don't work with 3D printed tips anymore. I don't like them. They don't work for me. So it's been a bit since I've used that pen, but it's a really, really pretty one. Next up, we have this beautiful purple, like lilac glitter. I've never used it though. It does have a straightener, so I have not used this one. Really, really pretty. This one is kind of Halloween-y. So it should be with my Halloween pens in the back. Oh no, I broke my nail. But it's that really funky, like bright green Halloween color with orange glitter, and we have purple. Really fun one for October. I like this section where it's just like packed with the glitter. Here is a purple, red, and blue glitter one. This one is a lot of fun. I don't love the finish on this one. It's just a little bit rough, and you can actually feel the glitters. So this one isn't a favorite. I have much better pens from this shop. So unfortunately, this one doesn't get used very often. I never reached out, so that's my fault. I don't think I've ever used this one. This is an unused 4-placer, so I don't know. That's that one. Next up, I used this kit this summer on that big lighthouse painting that I did, Everest, I think. I always tend to gravitate towards this one for July. I do live in the States, so we have the 4th of July, and I always tend to go for this red, white, and blue diamond painting pen. I actually picked this one up specifically for a Chuck Pinson a few years ago, and I can't remember the name of it, but it's the one that, I think it's American Roots, maybe. They have like the American flag bunting on the front of like the really pretty farmhouse, and I thought that this pen was perfect, so I picked that one up. Next, we have another kind of Halloween-y type pen. This one has purple and orange on the ends, and this really cool, like, yellow gold shimmery middle. It's the best I can describe it. Next up, again, we have kind of that same vibe. I believe this one glows in the dark. I might be wrong. Let's see if I can. Yeah, I think it does glow in the dark. So it's this really light blue with a really light purple, and then that kind of milky center. We also have this really bright pink. I think this was more of an orangey when I first got it, and this is like a really light pink, maybe lavender, with this really bright pink. Really pretty for the summer. These ones are kind of similar. I think I called this Mother of Pearl on the other pen. I think they actually say that it's abalone, if I'm not mistaken. But kind of same difference, really. This one has black in the middle with the 2 ends, and then this one has those same 2 ends, but some really pretty, like, holographic glitter floating in the middle there. So a really pretty one. I don't know what I was thinking when I picked up these next few, because they all kind of look somewhat the same. I have definitely used this one. The color has changed on this one as well. That is not like a Jim's Handmade Pen Shop issue. That is a blank issue. So the company that he bought the blank from to turn it into a pen. So kind of disappointing to see that some of these colors have changed quite a bit, because at one point these tips matched the pen. So that's kind of an indicator of what the color is supposed to be. This one's really cool, the neon green with the yellow. I like this one a lot. And then we have these two, which are pretty similar. This one is a really bright, kind of like chartreuse yellow with glitter in the middle. And then this one is kind of gold with that like translucent, kind of leaning kind of blue glitter in the middle. 4 pens that I probably don't need. They're all probably close enough that I don't need all of them. So if and when I ever do a pen de-stash, some of those will probably be in it. Next up, we have this really cool pink and yellow on one end and then like a bright green and purple on the other. I love this one. I've used this one before. It does have a new four placer, but I have used this one before for a summer kit a couple of years back, and it's really, really neat. I liked using that pen quite a bit. This is another favorite. This one reminds me of Ariel, and I have used this on an Ariel kit before. I did the Ariel kit from Jada Gem Shop by Enki Moore. No, is that the one I used it for? No, I used it for a kit from Distracted by Diamonds. Under the Water or something like that. And this one was perfect. Like the colors of the kit or this. And then she had like her beautiful red hair. This one was perfect. I was so proud of this match for that kit. I believe that this was my first pen ever from Jim's Handmade Pen Shop. Of course, it's yellow, and then it has a really pretty blue in the middle. I used this one a lot when I first started diamond painting. Very cool. I like having those first kind of pens. I think is really neat. Next up, we have a couple of these in this, I'm trying to think of what I want to call this style. I don't know, this like blocky style. So these ones are some of my favorite in my collection, especially this one. I love this pen. I think the colors are so pretty. I can't remember the blank maker for these, but I had to have all of them. I love the like segmented pattern. It just kind of pleases my brain. So there's that one. Here is another pen that I have used a couple of times during the kind of Halloween season. The like neon green with the purple just kind of suits some of the kits that I've done in the past, and I really liked using this one. We have a couple of pens. I believe these are from Rapture Resin. These were really, really popular back in the day. This one was called Princess. This one was like Ice Queen or something. I can't remember what this one was called. Mermaid or something. These were really, really popular, and I was so excited when I got my hands on these. I feel like these are just really kind of classic to use with diamond paintings that have these colors. I love the iridescent shimmer, like flakes inside of them. Really, really pretty. I think I used this one for an Elsa kit at some point. All right, we are into my seasonal pens. We're almost done. So for fall, one of my favorite pens in my collection, this is some leaves suspended in the clear resin, and this is, of course, a hybrid. There is a part of this pen that I don't know the camera is going to pick up, but it's the way that the glitter lays on the wood. It's just so cool. I love this pen. For winter, I have this really pretty snowflake, snowflake glitter suspended in the clear resin. So pretty. Love that one. Very versatile for wintry kits. For Christmas, I have these two. So I have this Christmas tree glitter, and then I have this like holiday sparkle, red, green, silver, gold. Really, really fun pen. And then I have 3 Halloween pens. So I have this really cool purple, gold, black, kind of like just a Mod Podge of Halloween colors. I'll probably move some of those other ones that I indicated I used around Halloween to this back page so that they can all be together. Next, I have this bat. So these are all holographic black bats, just suspended in the clear, not clear glitter, in the clear resin. Anytime I have a bat in a Halloween painting, I tend to gravitate towards that one. And then we have this orange with black pieces. I always think that these look like somebody laid down the orange product or resin or whatever, and then they threw in a bunch of black diamonds and then they cut the blank. That's what it looks like to me. I don't know if that's actually what they used, but these look like strips of diamonds to me for some reason. But anyway, those are all of my pens from Jim's Handmade Pen Shop. Again, I will be sure to leave a link to his Etsy shop in the description box. I feel like these are really good, affordable-ish. Diamond painting pens are very subject to like your specific budget or what you're willing to pay. I find that Jim's Handmade Pen Shop is one of the best deals out there in my personal opinion. He has really good variety. They're all made to order, so not all of them, that's a lie. Sometimes he has some that are pre-turned, but a lot of the times you're like ordering the blank and he will spin it exactly how you want it. So if you want the 4 bump, the 3 bump, you get to choose that. And I do really like using his pens. You will often see me using them. I try not to use the same shop back to back, but every once in a while I just know that I have the perfect pen to match my kits, and generally it's from Jim's Handmade Pen Shop. So that is it for today's video. I hope that you guys enjoyed today's small shop spotlight. Again, I will leave links down below to this particular Etsy shop if you're interested. If you're looking for a pen, I highly recommend checking him out. So thank you guys for watching. I will be back with you all on Monday for either a kit and chat or a whip and chat. Obviously today is Friday. I generally have a post review. I have not finished that diamond painting, so I don't know if it'll be done by the time Monday rolls around. So I hope to see you guys then. I hope everybody has a great weekend, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.